Good evening. Thank you for being here. Last night we had over 50,000 people downtown who enjoyed fireworks and the opportunity to engage our police officers in a very positive way. Later on that same evening we had a situation in Broadway where 7 people were shot by an assailant who chose to take matters in their own hand, having bumped into one of our own citizens, and he decided to try to take their life. That same scene we had 7 victims. We saw officers pull out their trauma kits, put on tourniquets, apply bandages to try to save a life and calm a scene. That's the work we do as a police department. That's what you pay us to do. But tonight we're here because we lost one. He won't be able to apply a bandage or a tourniquet. He won't be at the next scene. The question becomes, we as a community, what are we going to do about it? We rolled up our sleeves, ladies and gentlemen, and given you a crime plan that talks about everything under the sun, from helping to identifying to reporting out to making a difference. But we have people in our community, folks, who really don't understand that when we talk about the viciousness of the violence in our community, we have persons who, upon the call of a citizen to shots fired run, upon the arrival of police, thought it fitting to welcome us with an assault weapon. That's unacceptable. I don't know about you, but I'm a little concerned about a city where everyone can come, 50,000 strong, have a wonderful time, and certainly within 24 hours have a young man take the life of the very persons who are trying to protect you. We owe it to his family to honor him tonight, to keep them and IMPD in prayers. We all have to roll up our sleeves and send a message to those people who continue to wreak carnage and harm in our community. That you are not, and that's no longer IMPD is not satisfied, that you as a community are not satisfied. And you're willing to call and let us know where these people are who continue to wreak havoc and violence in our community. It's not a very good time for us right now because you know why? We just have to ask ourselves a question. Who's going to replace that fine officer? Who's going to be the next one that takes the oath? Who's going to protect him when it comes down to community support? We need you. Thank you. Any questions?
Chief, what can you tell us about Officer Wren?
He didn't run from the scene. He came there with 3 officers responding to the idea of identifying the threat and eliminating that threat. He's a fine, brave officer. His family should be proud of him. We should be proud of him. And we'll honor him as he should be this week.
What can you tell us about Major Davis, sir, the gentleman that shot at him?
Major Davis has major issues, obviously. Where he got off track, we'll probably uncork that and find that. But Major Davis did not have the right to take a fine officer's life this evening.
Is this a person the agencies had run-ins with before? Was he known to officers to be violent?
We're looking at his background and we'll be reporting out, but we'll just say that Major Davis had an assault weapon. That in and of itself says that's a major problem.
Was it an AK-47?
We'll identify the weapon for you, John.
How long did this confrontation last? How violent?
Generally speaking, it doesn't last long. 3 to 5 minutes is generally how most of these things. We'll pinpoint the time, the time of arrival, the direction of shot, the distances, the shots are fired. We'll get all that for you in the days to come.